guys, Celestia here. Pardon the no teeth. I have a really bad sore from my dentures on my mouth. Now my dentures said, oh, you just have to push through it. I was like, yeah, well, you would. But anyway, I'm actually here to do another dolly tag. And this dolly tag was started by Nerdydollgirl. And, love you, sweetie. And it's called Never Have I Ever. So here we go. Never have I ever bought a doll I couldn't afford. No. I'm on a fixed income, so I have to wait until I can afford the doll in order to be able to buy it. So the answer to that one is no. Never have I ever gotten inspired to buy a doll and copy someone else's style after seeing what they did with the same doll. That's kind of a hard one. No, I don't think so. I have asked people that I have seen dolls that they have done if they would mind if I used it as inspiration. But I've never copied it because, well, people who do face-ups are so much better at doing them than I am. So the answer to that one is, again, no. Never have I ever put a doll on layaway. No, I haven't. Never have I ever cut any of my doll's hair. Oh boy, I've been cutting doll's hair since I had dolls. I had the most beautiful Kelly Green Stamps doll when I was a kid that my great aunt and my grandmother saved up their green stamps to buy for me, and I butchered her hair, cut off her bangs and all kinds of stuff, but I did love her. But yes, I have cut doll's hair quite frequently. Never have I ever done a repaint. I have done two. I'm not very good, but I have done a repaint. Never have I ever bought a doll just because it was on sale. Yes, I have. I have a terrible habit of that, actually. I don't really have a huge doll collection, but yeah, I have. I've seen one that, maybe I've seen on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever, and I go to the store and it's on sale and I'm like, oh yeah, I have to have that. So, yeah. Yes, I have. Never have I ever wished to trade my collection for someone else's. No. Because then it wouldn't be mine. It would be somebody else's, and I would just feel horrible about that. I would love to have pieces of other people's collections. Like I'd love to have Nerdydollgirl's smart doll because she's so pretty. I would love to have Joshua Nichols' Jory, because I would like to have any of Joshua Nichols' dolls. And I do have some of his repaints, and I will be cherishing those. Never have I ever hated a doll company purely on the look of their dolls. Hated is such a hard and harsh word. I mean, there are some pretty ugly dolls out there, and they're manufactured dolls. Some of them are really scary looking. I think I posted a couple on my Instagram that I just went, but I don't hate them. I mean, obviously, if they're making them, somebody likes them. So I know that Libby, Libacious One, or Wino and Dollies, I know that she has some Living Dead dolls, and they're interesting, not necessarily something that I like, but the fact that she does, I think that's fantastic. I really do. So, never have I ever been to a doll convention. I've been to doll shows, but no, I have never been to a doll convention. I was hoping to go to Doll North but it's just, things have come up and I just can't go. I can't afford to go. So, never have I ever restrung a doll. No. Oh no, I don't have any ball jointed dolls other than that's not true. I have my frog, Prince. He's ball jointed frog, and if he ever falls apart, I'm just so, I would have to send him back to Libby to get her to restring him, because I have no clue, and I don't think, I mean, I know I probably could do it if I had to, but no, I have never restrung a doll. Never have I ever hid the fact I collect dolls. I don't hide the fact that I collect dolls, but I don't advertise it either. I don't go around telling people, oh, by the way, I collect dolls. My ex-husband just doesn't understand my love for dolls. My son is very supportive, and I like that. My daughter-in-law, she kind of kids me a little bit, you know, oh, another doll. Sounds like something my ex-husband would say, but anyway. No, I don't hide the fact, I just don't advertise it. Never have I ever lied about liking a friend's doll. No, and I never would. If it's not my taste, that's fine. But I can appreciate, especially dolls that have been repainted, I appreciate the fact that they love what they did, and they're so proud of it. And just because it's not my taste, I would never say to them, oh my gosh, why would you do something like that? That's hideous. No, that's rude and it's wrong. So no, I have never lied. If I tell you I like your doll, I like your doll. I would not necessarily want to have that particular doll, but I like your doll. So, okay, I think there are two more. Yes. Never have I ever wanted to sell all my dolls and start over. Oh, I guess there's three more, sorry. I've done that, actually. So, yes, I have. And right now I am going through a purge. I have so many naked Barbies, and I want a nice, small, intimate collection. Like, I'd like a couple of more Blythes. I would love to have a BJD, because I do have the Obitsu head, and so of course I would love to have a BJD. I love my Shibajuku girl. I love her, and I would like to have another one. But after that, I think that's about it. I have lots of Monster High dolls, but I'm just going to pack those away. I'm not going to get rid of them. I've already done that once, and I won't do that again. It broke my heart, and then, of course, you know, you spent all that money to buy them in the first place, and then, you know, you have to go back and spend money to buy them again. So I have done it. A lot of my Monster High dolls are going to go away. I have the ones that I got painted from Joshua. I have them sitting up in my room, in my bedroom, because that's where they're safe from little 4-year-old, almost 5-year-old dolly lover hands. My granddaughter loves dolls, but she also likes to chew the crap out of them. I have given her a couple of inexpensive Barbies, dolls that were already in bad shape, and they look like they've been in a horrible farming accident. Anyway, never have I ever obsessed about a doll. Obsessed. Actually, yes. Yes, I have. I don't know if in the States you have something called Kijiji, but in Canada we do. And I saw a Kelly Green stamp doll on there, and she was expensive, and I wanted her so badly. And just could never seem to find the money. And then when I finally did have the money, of course, it was gone. So yes, I obsessed and will obsess about getting another Kelly green stamp doll. So, and the last question is, never have I ever had a relationship end because of my dolls. No, I haven't. Like I said, my ex-husband doesn't understand my love of dolls. I suppose he thinks, you know, somebody of my age should have grown up by now and grown out of the dolly thing. But they're my family. They're not just dolls, which people don't really seem to understand. The dolls that I have are my family. They're my doll family. And I love each and every one of them as if they were human. But no, I've never had a relationship end because of my dolls. And the way I look at it is, if you're in a relationship with someone who can't understand that you collect dolls, then they can get stuffed. Because it's your money. You're not asking them to buy you dolls. Now I asked my daughter, I've asked my daughter-in-law a couple of times to buy me a doll. But she was more than willing to, because she owed me a little bit of money. And she was like, yeah, sure, of course, I'll gladly do that. And my son and daughter-in-law have, they bought me Anna and Elsa from Frozen because I love the movie. But ending a relationship, if that's all it takes to end a relationship, then the relationship really sucked to begin with. So that is the end of the Never Have I Ever dolly tag. And Nerdydollgirl, this was a great tag, and I loved to hear other people's reaction to it and their answers to it. I'm glad to hear that not everybody had a relationship end because of dolls. I know that people don't understand it. They think it's for kids. But then you look at the Silverstone Barbies, the limited collection Disney dolls, and those are not made for kids. Those are made for collectors. And people have been collecting dolls for as long as they were available. So that is the end of Never Have I Ever. If you're watching this, if you want to do it, just watch Nerdydollgirl's video and write down the questions. That's what I did. So it's a little, it was interesting. It's now the second dolly tag that I've done. They're fun. They're informative. I love to find out about other people and how they collect their dolls and that kind of thing. So, I want to thank you so very much for joining me today. And I know this is now 2 days in a row that I've done a video. Don't get used to it. But probably this weekend I will do another Coffee and Dollies. I want to talk about my doll collecting, how it started, and all of those kinds of things. So, I hope you have a fantastic day. Here in Canada, Old Man Winter has decided he's making another appearance. The weather in March this year is more like weather in January, but the fact that it has gone up to 14 degrees and then it's now snowing like Billy be darned and it's -4, I hate it. You'd think being a Canadian and being older, I would be used to this kind of stuff, but oh, please excuse me. Gracious. I'm not. So, I hate the snow. I admit it. So I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful Dolly Day. Please take care of yourselves.